today we will talk about the network architecture. Network architecture is basically किस type से हम दो devices को connect कर सकते हैं. So that is the architecture. If we want to connect two things like hardware, network architecture, it includes the hardware components for the communication, hardware components, the hardware devices which we need to communicate. Okay. Then wired or wireless connection, which type of connection we are taking, wired connection or the wireless, that will come in the architecture. Then the topology and protocol. Topology, the way we are connecting the devices, and the protocol is the set of rules for the communication. Okay, we'll discuss all these four things in the detail. Okay, the very first architecture is the peer-to-peer. Peer-to-peer means every computer will connect to the another computer. Okay, so every computer, when the computer is connected to the another computer directly, then this is called the peer-to-peer connection. Okay, the another architecture is the client-server architecture. Client-server architecture, as you can see in the picture here, every computer is connected with this server. Okay, in the middle of the network we have the server, and every computer is connected with the server only, and any computer want any data, they can request the data for the they can request to the server for the data, and then according to their request the server will provide the data to the clients. Okay, so एक जो computer जो main computer है, this is called the server, and the other computers are called the clients. Okay, that's why it is called the client server architecture. Okay, after this we have network topology. There are different topologies. Topology is basically what? The way we are connecting the devices. Okay, so very simple topology, very first type of topology is the point-to-point topology. Point-to-point means it is similar to the peer-to-peer architecture. Okay, peer-to-peer architecture and the point-to-point topology is basically every single computer is connected to the other computer with a dedicated link. ठीक है, इन दोनों का अलग से एक वायर के थ्रू या वायरलेस के थ्रू dedicated link होगा, and from that they are connected to each other. So that is called the point-to-point topology. After this we have bus topology. Bus topology is what? This is the diagram for the bus topology, as you can see over here. Okay, in this is called the bus or the trunk. Okay, one common line is there, one common communication line is there, that this is called the bus or the trunk. Okay, every PC which we want to connect into the network, that is connected through this bus only. ठीक है, जितने भी PC हैं वो सारे किससे connected होंगे? Through this bus. Okay, whenever this PC want to send the data to any other PC, like एक PC है किसी और PC को send करना चाहता है data, then it has to follow the rule, like it has to send this data to the bus, and then through this bus the data will travel and it will goes to the another computer. Okay, so one common bus or the trunk we have in this bus topology. Then we have to take when we want to transfer the data, we have to send the data into the bus only. Okay, so through this way only we can communicate the data with each other. Then third one is the star topology. This is the star topology, you can see in the diagram. In this we have one hub at the center. Okay, and every device is connected to this hub. Okay, so whenever this PC, suppose any PC want to send the data to any other device, what they can do, they just simple for the PC I'm telling. Okay, so अगर ये कोई भी एक PC किसी और PC को send करना चाहता है, so what it can do, it will send the data to the hub, and then hub will send the data to the other PC wherever it want to send the data. Okay, so like this way, in the star topology we have only and only a single device, that is the hub at the center part, and every PC is connected to this hub only. Okay. What is the disadvantage of star topology? We can say the disadvantage is basically if the hub will not work properly, then the whole network will lose down. ठीक है, अगर हब प्रॉपर्ली वर्क नहीं कर रहा है तो आपका पूरा नेटवर्क डिस्टर्ब हो जाएगा. So this is the main disadvantage of this topology. Then we have the ring topology. In this, every PC is connected to the another PC in a ring manner. Okay, okay. In a circular manner, they are connected. Okay. So if we have like suppose very first PC is the A, second one is the B, third one is the C, and fourth one is the D. You people can come over here. Okay, so A, B, C, D, these 4 PCs are there. If A PC want to send the data to C PC, third one, okay, what the path it will follow? It will send the data to B first, and then B will send the data to C. Or the another way is it can send the data to D, and then D send the data to C. Okay, because there is no direct connectivity between PC A and C. That's why we are going to use we are going to follow this procedure. Okay, so this is called the ring topology. And one more thing over here, the main disadvantage of this topology is if one PC is not working properly, then also this whole network will go down. Why? Because अगर ये नहीं कर रहा है तो इसके पास क्या है, या तो डाउन हो जाएगा या फिर स्पीड जो है बहुत स्लो हो जाएगी. ठीक है, if this PC want to send the data to this PC, then it will not it can't send that particular data because this PC is not working. Okay, so उसका जो processing है वो हमारा slow हो जाएगा, and the network is also not will work properly. Okay, so this is the ring topology. After this we have, I will come to your doubts. Wait. Tree topology. Then we have tree topology. In this we connect the computers in the tree manner. Okay, like you people have seen this tree in the like science में भी आप लोगों को tree और ये सारे diagrams होते हैं. So in this way, in this manner, we connect the data, connect the PCs with each other. That's why we are calling it tree topology. Okay, basically we can say this is the star topology, जो हमारा एक PC से दो PC connected है. ठीक है, so this is the star topology, and here also we have the star topology. And if we connect both these star topologies together, then it becomes tree topology. Okay, so it is a part of, we can say the part of tree topology is the star topology. Okay, because in this we have small tree star topology. Okay, like if we have 4-5 computers with this, then this is called the star topology. Okay. After this, we have the mesh topology. In the mesh topology means everything is connected to any other PC. Okay, you can see 5 PCs are there. So every PC is connected to the other PC. This is connected to this also. This is connected to this also. This is connected to this PC, and this is connected to this PC. And the same thing, it is connected with all the other 4 PCs. It means every PC is connected to the another PC. This is called the mesh topology. Okay, the disadvantage of this topology is it increased because every PC is connected to the other PC. So that's why it increased the cost of the cable. Of course, we need more cable to connect each and every PC. And the advantage of this topology is basically, yes, we can send directly data to the other PC, and there is no confusion, or there is the security of data is much higher than the other topology. Okay, so these are the topologies we have discussed. Now we'll discuss about the network security. What is network security? Means whenever we connect our PC with the other other PCs. Okay, I will come to your doubts. Just wait a minute. Last topic we are discussing, that's why. Okay, so when we put our computer in the network, or if we put our device into the network, then we have the security of our data will suffer sometime. So we have to check the security every time. So we'll have to secure the access control, means like unauthorized users, we can't allow anybody else to access our data or access our whatever the privacy information we have, private information if we have. So we will not allow any unauthorized user to access our data. Application security, every time we protect our data with the application stored, like we have to install the like antiviruses or the other software to protect our data. Data loss prevention, if we lost our data, then we have to prevent for for stealing our data. Okay, so for that we can use the data loss preventions. There are so many preventions, as you can see. It is stopped by data loss prevention technology. There are so many technologies we can use these technologies to stop data loss in our computer network. Okay, then we can use, for the security we can use firewalls. What is firewall? Basically, this is kind of wall. Okay, this is kind of wall between the network of computer and the internet, the other network. Okay, so whenever some data will go through the local network to the another network, it will travel through this firewall. Okay, when it recognize any unauthorized access or unauthorized data over there, then firewall will stop that data over there only, and it will not pass to the other network. So in this way, it will protect our data. Okay, so this is all from my side.